Right. And Kaysar said something to Erika that was very fascinating.
Wait, you, Erika, Marcellus were talking to Kaysar?
No, we're talking about Kaysar.
Oh, okay.
Basically, he was going around trying to get votes. Which, that's to be expected. Hopefully. And he told her, he said, I had arguments. When you were on the block, Erika, I was arguing with people trying to keep you safe. And I went, well, why would we have to argue with somebody if you weren't the target? Right. So marcellas and I stood up and we looked at her and we go, well, who did he talk to? Did he talk to you about trying to keep her safe? Arguments? Kaysar?
You mean after I was off the block?
Yeah.
No.
So either he's lying or he's talking about dissension among his group.
The only time Kaysar has ever interacted with me as an equal, actually not even as an equal, as him not being in power on the game level, is last night when, right before you all came in.
He's trying to get a vote?
Exactly.
Okay.
And other than that, it's been me with him in power, or his group.
So how would he have an argument? Because I told Eric, I said, think about what he just said, how poignant that is. I said, he didn't talk to me about trying to keep you safe. He didn't talk to Marcellus. Pretty much the house knew you were safe. So who did he have the argument? Whom did he have an argument with? Unless it was amongst his group because they wanted you out. I said, so either he, A, argued amongst his group because you were a target, or B, he's lying.
And it could be either one, because I'm sure Erika's name has come up as being more dangerous than Diane at some point last week. And the other thing, too, is it's perfectly reasonable to think he's grasping at straws right now.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
But, don't preach the honorable...
Yeah.
If you're going to freaking lie.
Yeah. I just said to him, I know it feels more like desperation to you, but for Will and I, it's a 50-50 proposition, and we still have 36 hours to vote. So I will respectfully tell you, I think I could speak for Will in saying that it's a hard decision. We like you both. We like you both more than we wanted to, I think. And, I will give you the courtesy of letting you know how we're going to vote so you can be prepared. Meaning like Wednesday night or whatever. But, we're considering you both, obviously. We're not, but I figured I'd ease them into it rather than, tell them right now that we're not going to. Oh, one thing I did want to tell you is, and I have a feeling this could be grasping at straws also, but I said, Kaysar, even if we decided to go with you, James is going to nullify one of your crew's votes. So even if you got us, it would be 3 of 3. He's like, don't worry about it. I already have the other vote.
He's talking about me, right?
He didn't say a name.
But I know he's talking about me. He asked
me. But
did
you know?
No, because we sat there in the yard, and he said, and this, I can tell that he thinks he has my vote because the way Janelle's attitude changed towards me.
Her attitude changes rather quickly, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
She's particularly friendly this week. It's strange.
Yeah. So when we're standing there, he's like, if there's a tie, he said, how are you going to vote? And I just said, well, Kaysar, there's several things I have to take into consideration, blah, blah, blah. With me, you have to expect the unexpected.
Okay. Which is great for you because you're not lying to anyone. And
I'm not telling anybody anything.
Yeah, that's a nice tagline for you.
It is. Because that's the thing about me. You think you got me figured out? They think they have me figured out.
Right.
And they really don't.
Right. Well, the genius of this week was your plan to nominate James.
That threw everybody off.
Totally protected the Legion. They
totally.
have no idea.
They have no idea. And the way it's working now, the way I look at the things in the big picture of things, he's the mole in their camp. I'm the mole with the floater camp.
Exactly.
So it's just like...
Yeah. We have a foot in each thing.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
And the best part is, when the time comes, if one of the four of us don't win the HOH,
we still have the votes
we
to
have
keep
we have the votes, and we have the influence over the group to nominate maybe one of us. Like, let's just say, I don't know, Janelle wins.
Yeah, and she nominates me.
And she nominates you and Marcellus,
and the floater,
or you
whatever.
and Chicken George. You know, James has influence over them. Or if one of the floaters, say Marcellus wins, and he's got a hair up his ass for Chilltown, let's just say, although I've started to patch that after you set that up.
Right.
You could say, well, do 1 and 1 or do this and this, and then we can fucking influence it with the vote. And by the time everyone figures it out,
it's too late.
It'll be fucking too late. It'll be 4 or 5 of us. I mean, at the worst case, they'll probably be...
So we're in the position where they would have been in position if all 4 of them would have stayed. So now you see it now? Exactly.
And we're in a better position because everybody else doesn't know that we're all working together. This is fun.
I'm
having a great time.
I was in the principal office. I was like, you know, I'm the ultimate player when it comes to Secret Alliance.
Well, it was All-Star, so this time I really stepped it up.
That was crazy. The whole thing
Let me ask you, in your heart of hearts, no matter what, do you trust James to see this through?
If this comes through.
This week?
Yeah. We have to extend...
Problem.
He needs to trust
speak
us.
louder than words.
Yes, and after that...
Because I will tell you right now...
You're leery.
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm not leery at all.
Okay.
But I tend to be more trusting than Will. And he trusts James.
Okay.
But Will and I inherently 100% trust you.
Okay.
So
good. Thank you.
Because Will, he always is the guy he's worried about ending up with egg on his face.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not, because it's worth the risk.
Right.
Because I also, you're the one person that we could do this with.
Right.
Because you did this before, and you have no reason to.
I have no reason.
Totally have no reason, because you have the great thing too.
Right.
You know what I mean?
No. I need some people. You guys came to me like on day 2, day 3. Boom, because that's what I was waiting for. And that's why I didn't have pregame alliances. I don't know what the hell was going to go happen. Mm-hmm. So I don't know what people are going to do when they get in. So I'm just going to get in there, and hopefully someone smart enough can say, Danielle, let's work together. I'm like, okay, now let's not talk.
I mean, obviously someone more like well, see, the thing is, there are no Jasons here. Nobody can hide or be nice, or because it's All-Stars.
It's All-Stars. Like,
so if you're not going to do that,
you
might as well go the other way, which is to get with the people that no one would think.
Oh, no. That's the beauty of it. And then by me putting James up, because they said there was a myth out there in the cosmos that James and I were in alliance together. And we never were. You know, because James he kept telling everyone that I wasn't doing All-Stars because I was telling him that. Mm-hmm. At the same time, when it came out, I was like, oh. So he goes, so you freaking doing it? And I went, possible. And he goes, God dang it, woman. And I started laughing. And he goes, so what's your plan? I said, I have no plan. I don't want to make a commitment right now. Just wait till we get in there and see what happens. Mm-hmm. He said, what about, season 6? Are you going to go after season 6? Like, I'm going to tell him that.
Yeah.
And I said, they don't have nothing to worry about from me. And I said, but to be honest with you, nobody has anything to worry about from me until we get in the house.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. Yeah, and the thing with
crazy.
you, when you nominated James, everyone, I think, was starting to think you guys were friends and becoming close. And you're the perfect person to throw him up because everyone thinks of you as badass, and so it goes with your character. You know what I mean? It's not like, wait a second here. It's just like, oh, wow, she means business kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. And Boogie, it's just like, it was important to me because, like, I think in my season I did play with fear a lot.